Hello everybody and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. So we are still in May. I am just going to give my tractors a bit of a service and a clean, and then we'll move on to June. I'm not going to subject you to watching me clean them, but that's what we're going to be doing. Yes. Clean them up all nicely, make them wet. And then I will see you... Oh no. Too far away. Then I will see you when we are in June. Well, here we are. The beautiful June weather is upon us. Rain is on the way, as every British summer, but the tractors, or those three at least, are all serviced and fueled and cleaned. Right then. How are we doing? So, our fields that are ready is literally the grass fields, so we can crack on and get that done, which is fantastic. Not that we need any grass or silage at the minute, because we've got a shop, we've got a storage area absolutely stuffed full with them at the minute. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So, silage. We have 71 bales, well 73 bales if you count the two nearly full, sorry. 45 bales of hay. Well, that's a bit good, isn't it? I suppose... What should we do? Should we just do... We'll do hay this time, I think. So, let me grab the mowers. I have to put it on widespread mode, but yes, we'll do a cut of grass, and it shall be hay. Wonder if there's anything we need to sell this month. I would imagine there probably is. June. Chocolate. Okay, so we need to sort the chocolate out. But that is the only thing in June. Planks at remarkably good price at the minute to the playground. And sugar to the dairy, although I kind of want to use the sugar ourselves. We'll probably do that. But yeah, we need to get on with cutting the grass. I'm not sure if there was anything else we needed to do. Nitrogen, so we could do with the nitrogen's good here. Where are we? Up here. Just need to check this field which was planted last time. We also need to check it for weeds as well. Nitrogen's perfect pH value, bad. That was expected. No apparent weeds, which is good. What about these ones over here? No, nitrogen also very good and no weeds at all, which is fabulous. Sunflowers in that field over there are one stage ahead of this field because we did them in separate months. What we do need to do, before we forget, is to flood the rice paddy. There we go. Why do I always pick the longest way round to get to the tractor that I want? Right. Pick that up there. Oh dear. Right, we shall head down to our grass field this way. How are the cows doing for food? You can tell on the outside here. Yep, they got food, so we're good at the minute. We need to crack on to get that chicken food sorted though. That's going to be required. This field down here hopefully should be ready July. Take out all the signposts just to be sure. Yeah, that field looks like it might be ready in July, hopefully. I really do hope so. We've got a lot of fields on the way that are due to be ready. Alright, let's get it all unfolded. We'll get steering assist switched on. Ah. Yes, I haven't got show lines on. We should put that on. There we go. Make things a little bit easier. Should get a fairly good yield, I'd say, off of this field this time. But yeah, we'll start off with the headlands. We'll get it all cut and we'll get it tedded. And then I will speak to you again when we are rowing up, ready for bailing. Right then. Well, I knew it was going to rain, but I never looked at the forecast, so I didn't know exactly when it was going to rain. Oh, it's frozen again. Why does it keep doing that? I mean, I do just wait 30 seconds and it does sort itself out, so yeah, let me just show you how long I have to wait for. Anyway, so yeah, I never checked the forecast, so I didn't know when it was turning up, but it has turned up now. Not ideal for roleplay purposes, however, it doesn't actually affect grass cutting and grass work in the game. I said 30 seconds, didn't I? This is more than 30 seconds now. This feels a little bit too much, but at some point that wheel is going to start spinning again, and everything's going to be fine. Just going to keep telling myself that everything is going to be fine. So, while we're waiting, the plan is that I'm going to take the New Holland up to the farm. We're going to get rid of the mowers. Not get rid of them, but, you know, put them in the shed. There we go. We're going to put them in the shed. We're going to pick up the windrower and get that down here. August looks a bit windy. Yeah, so the rain isn't going to last very long at all, thankfully. Let's get everything folded up. Yeah, it's not exactly torrential. Shouldn't affect everything too much. The tedding should help dry the grass out and get it rowed up. Obviously, it's not realistic anyway. One lot of tedding and she's suddenly got hay. I think it would be good in future games to have a penalty for doing grass in the rain. Whether it reduces the yield, reduces the amount on the ground through simulation of rotting while it's raining. It's obviously capable of it because the game doesn't It reduces yield of harvesting in the rain. Well, if it reduced yield of grass cutting in the rain as well, I don't think that would be too difficult to implement. I think the tricky bit is where you've got the grass cut and it's on the field. And obviously in real life, if it rained, that would start to rot pretty quickly. But in the game, I don't know if you can affect the amount of yield that would give you when you pick it up. Not sure. Anyway, that's not a concern of ours right now. We need to get rid of the mower. Pop it in the corner over here quite nicely. Lovely. And we'll get the windrower. I do like this New Holland tractor. I do prefer the look of the T7, but the T8 has just got the power. It's just got the power. So much power, and it's so much bigger. So much of a bigger tractor. And yeah, when we're done, we'll bring everything back and into the storage unit there. But yeah, we've got to get it rode up and baled. Baling is going to be the bit that takes the time. That's going to be the bit that that is the longest part, just because of the having to keep stopping with it being a round baler. I did consider moving everything over to square bales, but not so sure. Let's put it down to one headland. There we go. What did I just do? Steering assist. Yep, line's on. Good. Yep, fine. Aha. And there they are. Right. This should be okay because the tether is working within our single boundary outside, so it won't affect the swath that we're putting together out here, which is great news. So we'll just go around the outside once and then start working up and down to try and catch the well, I'll say catch the tether up. We're not going to catch the tether up, are we? But yeah, never mind. At least the rain's due to stop in the next hour, so that hopefully shouldn't be a problem when we come around to baling. It's just a bit of a faff, really. Ah, one field I didn't check on actually when I was doing my checkups is our new field, number 45. I think that might need some nitrogen. Does it have any weeds? No, no weeds. Oh, we wouldn't have weeds, would it? Because we ploughed. But it probably could do with getting sprayed. So. Oh no, could it? Sorry, it's soybeans, isn't it? It doesn't need to be. Fantastic. That is excellent news. That means we can just focus on this field. And at the danger of being wrong yet again, we could possibly even move through to July. How about that? What a thought. Right, I'll get on with this. We will start the baling and I will catch up with you again when we are halfway through the baling, I think. Cracking on with the jobs this time. We're going to get on with it and we're going to get on to that harvest as soon as we possibly can. Well, as you can see, the rain has stopped, and this is going very well so far. We're making bales very quickly. But yeah, I mean, I did think about changing to square bales, but you don't actually get as many litres in a large square bale as you do in a large round bale. I think it's, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's 8,000 litres per big bale, whereas it's 9,000 litres per big bale for hay. Straw, I'm not, well, I know it's 11,000 litres for a round bale, but I'm not entirely sure for a square bale. It might only be 9,000 litres, potentially. But yeah, this, I think the round bales are definitely better in terms of capacity, because no matter if it's square or round bales, you can still only fit 250 bales into the shed that we've got. And if it's 250 round bales, they'll have more litres in them than the 250 square bales. So it makes more sense to have round bales for storage purposes. That being said, I do want to do square bales on a series at some point, because I know that square bales are good fun to do. You don't have to stop to let a bale out of the baler each time. Much quicker process. All of this time is removed, but you don't get as much per bale, so yeah, swings and roundabouts. Definitely swings and roundabouts. But we're doing it pretty well off this field at the minute. We have got quite a few bales thrown out already. As obviously, when we've finished, we will go and get the bale collector and pick them all up and get them put into the storage. Then we'll feed the cows and potentially the sheep. I think the sheep are actually okay. We'll have a quick look. Oh, the chickens definitely need food. Yes, cows are definitely going to need food. Goats are fine, even for water. Those chickens are okay. Yeah, sheep are absolutely fine. They've got meadow grass as well. Yep, it's just the chickens that we're neglecting in the big coop, which there's not a lot I can do about at the minute because we have no food for them. All it means is they're sitting there not producing eggs and their health has gone to zero, but it doesn't actually have any implications for losing animals or anything like that. In fact, they might even still be multiplying. I can't tell from here. I'd have to go up to the shed. But I don't know if they still multiply or not. Maybe they don't when their health is zero. Maybe that all pauses as well. But as soon as we've got our wheat field harvested, we can get some food in for them. I believe, because the amount of chickens you can get in there, they're quite hungry. They do go through quite a lot of wheat. But if, at the very least, we can get through to July today, we'll be able to see what is ready to harvest. I think it's going to be the wheat field, and that is all. Yeah, just the wheat field. But that is the one we're desperately after. I suppose I could get a square baler just to do the straw. Maybe hay and silage are better in round bales, but square bales are better for straw. I don't know. I really don't. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will take any ideas on board. We've still got a fair way to go in this series still. I'd like to get to episode 200. Obviously, if it all gets rather boring, we're doing the same things over and over again, then it might end earlier. But Oh, the other option is we mix things up a bit. That is another option. I definitely would like to do some of the crops that we haven't done so far. We've harvested green beans, but we haven't grown our own. We haven't done peas, to my limited memory. What else is there? Oh, obviously grapes. Yeah, there's like red beet. There's all the vegetables. Done spinach. Yeah, peas. Peas are one that I definitely want to do. That would be good. Right, I reckon we could squeeze another bale out of this field. I think we could. We've got another row up there that is not too bad. Probably end up getting a bale in a bit, but I don't really want the bit, so we might stop after the next bale. We'll start picking everything up, and the rest of it can go in towards the silage cut next time we cut the field, which will be in, well, I don't know, it might be before the winter. Do need to get some slurry on it though. That's going to be something that we definitely need to do. I think the grass gets a little bit thicker as we go up here, so yeah, we can come back down that other row as well, which has got even less in it, but we'll get another bale out of this. We've got to. Surely. If not, most of a bale will be fine. But yeah, next time we do it, I'll be doing grass, so we don't want any hay sitting in the baler. Obviously, if we were role-playing, we could say, well, it will just rot, but we know that that's not true in this game. We've had another teaser come out for the Highland map. Looks absolutely incredible, and I love the fact there's a steam train in it. I can't believe they've put a steam train in it, and it looks so good. So good. I can't wait to get stuck into that, and if this series hasn't finished when that comes out, this will finish then. That is November, so we've got a little while. But yeah, that Highland Spring series will take over from this series. I'm going to start on that map. It's going to be good. Ah yes, this is where we now dribble around the field at very, very low pace to try and get enough for that extra bale. Let's see if we can do it. So close, but we are going to do it. Just need to get a few more bits down here till we hit 9,000 litres. We're climbing up in the bottom right hand corner, just above the speedo. 40 litres left. 30. 20. 10. Yay! We have done it, and we're going to leave the rest on the field. Excellent. That is a very, very good amount of bales. We're going to get them all picked up now. We'll go and get the bale collector. We'll get them picked up and moved up to the storage unit. I'm going to put this tractor on the slurry spreader, and we'll get that going as soon as we've cleared the field. Let's get the baler away for now. I do want to get rid of all these stumps. I keep driving into them. It's just a job that I don't have to do, but it would be good to do it. I've got the stump grinder. Just need the time. There's the stump grinder there. But a lot of work. Oh, I left that round bale net out, didn't I, sir? Top up the baler, but I forgot to top it up. Never mind. We'll stick it away next time we do a feed mix. I would imagine we've got slurry coming out of our ears. Yes. How much in the cow barn? It's not telling me. Why is it not telling me? Hello, cows. Ah, there we go. Slurry, 261,000 litres. We have maxed it out before. Not sure where that slurry's gone. Right, let's get them to come down to the field. Set destination, and just there should be just fine. We, on the other hand, will get into one of the other tractors that we sent back earlier and get the bale collector. Ah, we could do it with the JCB, why not? I was planning on doing it with the New Holland, but no. The JCB is definitely good enough. So much nicer now it's stopped raining. Everything is still a bit damp. You can smell the freshly cut damp grass in the air. Not that it's that interactive, but hey, maybe at some point we will get the smell machine. So if you go near the cow enclosure, you start to smell slurry, which would be wonderful. If you smell the freshly cut grass, you could smell the grain. Grain has got a distinctive smell, not as strong as maybe slurry or freshly cut grass, but it has got a distinctive smell nonetheless. Right, we'll be able to very, very quickly nip round and pick up all the bales with our 45 miles per hour top speed. Ah. The worker seems to have got stuck. Give it a little nudge. When I say a little nudge, I mean crash into it quite heavily. Come on, you. This way. This way. No. You're just gonna... Target's unreachable. Of course it is. Did you panic? Well, I'll come and get it afterwards. Let's get the bales cleared up first, and then we'll get the slurry spreading on a worker, because then they'll use the slurry directly from the cow enclosure. We'll have a quick look if we need to move anything else around, like wood. I would imagine we need to get some planks and things moved around. Right, the worker is off. Probably should have used the JCB for this, because I've got the Isaria compact. Where am I going? Ah. Oh well. We can always hook the JCB up to the sprayer. Oh no, we can't. We've got a sprayer with Isaria Pro on it. We can just go over the grass again if we want to. Right, let's see if we've got anything in here that we can empty out. I imagine we probably have. A little bit, yep. So we'll get that emptied. We'll do another mix or two. And then we'll have a look at the status of our productions. Just finishing off the straw. I don't think it's going to take all 6 of these, but we'll put them in the shredder anyway. Won't hurt. Oop. Ah, there we go. We're full, it seems. Dear. Well, that's in there. So the last one can go back into storage. There we go. Our worker has finished spreading on the field. So, just jump over there now. The field looks pretty good. Not too bad. Getting darker though. I think we need to buy some more, or do some more soil sampling. It's always something to do, isn't there? Right. Productions. Canning factory has loads of flour. Nothing else. Cement factory is doing okay for stones at the minute. Dairy. Storing chocolate, apparently. Ah, actually. Yes, if we just switch that output onto selling, that's an easy way of selling the chocolate this month. Greenhouses. Not too bad. Working through the sunflowers into sunflower oil here. When the things like the sunflower oil due to be sold? March. There's a lot of March. Oh, we got a lot of rope. Look at that. £325,000 worth of rope. And that's at a good price now as well. Right. Let's get this taken back. Actually, I haven't been to the playground recently. One thing I did want to check was the playground maker hall. Yeah, that's still waiting for planks. Wagon builder. It could take long planks, but it's actually got loads already. But playground maker hall definitely needs planks at the minute. Sawmill's finished processing that. Spinnery could do with some more wool. Sugar mill is still working through the sugar beet. Yes. Grain mill has finished producing flour. Right then. Let's get this taken back up to the farm at the top there, and then we'll jump in the lorry. Got some milk in the lorry's trailer that we could empty out. This is such a heavy tanker. It's my most powerful tractor, I think. And it's struggling to get it up that slight incline. It wasn't even that much of an incline. On the flat it's fine. But yeah. A long up road. Not so good. Right, I think the sheep are going to have a load more wool. We've already loaded wool into the trailer, so that can go to the spinnery. There. That'll do there. How are we doing here? Might as well just top the goats up. Lorry. Here it is. Right, start up the lorry. We'll empty milk into here. Didn't take much because we did it last time anyway. Now we need our bulk goods trailer. Not bulk goods trailer. Our curtain cider. That's what I meant. I don't know why you can't buy the in-map dairy. I suppose I mean, they've obviously had a look and it figured out it would break something if somebody bought it, but I'm not sure what it would break. But hey ho. Ah, weeds! Well, they have to be dealt with. New Holland will do it. I'd forgotten we'd put sorghum in that field. How's that doing for nitrogen as well? I don't... go over and check it. Oh no, this is the soybean field. So that doesn't need nitrogen. However, it has got weeds. Definitely got weeds. So that means that this field, the sorghum field... Ah, nitrogen is perfect. Anyway, so no worries there. We need our hoe. Which is up here. Actually, the fence... Actually, where did I put the hoe? Anybody seen my hoe? I've lost my hoe. Where on earth is my hoe? Here it is. That took a little while to find. Can't say I'd make a very good pimp. Probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway, let's go the wrong way apparently. But we can get through this way anyway. Don't know what the flickering's all about, that's still going on, but never mind, it's not too intrusive. Not as bad as it used to be on FS25. Right, we're going to stick this on a worker, it shouldn't take it too long. Hopefully the crop type is not destroyable yet. Nope, it's okay. So, AI worker, let's give it 2 headlands to do. Start with the headland, and off you go. I'll get out of your way. We'll go and get back in the lorry and sort that out. Yeah, it's a good job we are moving the wool because it wouldn't have the space for any more this month. Oh, and I've got some goat's cheese on board. Nice. Okay. Shift R. There we go. Wool is full. Let's take it up to the spinnery. Ah, that looks so much better now. That's been hoed. So much better without the weeds. Wonderful. Ah, look at all the fabric. Amazing. I feel like I do need to get a tailor shop. I think that would be wonderful. A wonderful idea. Okay. Let's empty this out, but I only want to empty the wool. There. Beautiful. And we'll fill this up here. Lovely. Oop. Yes, actually, I think a tailor shop would be a wonderful idea and an excellent suggestion by me. Thank you very much for making that suggestion, me. You're welcome, me. Right. Now that everybody is under no illusion that I have lost it, by that I mean my marbles, let's go and build a tailor shop. Actually, you know where it would be better to build it? Over here. By the sugar mill. I hope none of that goat's cheese got on my fabric. There. Right. Factories. Want the bigger one. Those are sawmills. Oh, what am I doing? What on earth is this? Straw harvest pack mod? Ooh. Well, that's new. Awesome. Debris crusher, sawmill, bakery, spinnery, dairy, tailor shop. There is another tailor shop there. That's a nice little one. That's a very nice little tailor shop. Probably want to put it over this side so it's out of the way. Oh god, it's doing that flickering thing it does again. I reckon about there. Yes. We have ourselves a tailor shop. And all we need to do is unload our fabric into it and get it producing clothes. Material type, fabric, unload. All gone. Right. Let's have a quick look then at our new tailor shop. Here it is. Fabric in. Activate clothes out, and that means that clothes will appear over this side here, and we can just drive up with the lorry and load them up. Fabulous. Right. I'll head over to the sawmill, get some short planks, and deliver them over to the playground maker hall. See you over at the sawmill. There we are, 14,000 litres. The playground maker hall could actually take about 42,000 litres, so this isn't even going to fill it a little bit. Quarter maybe. But it's a start. It will get the production going again, which will start making us money. Because money hasn't been trickling in as fast as it could have been. Need to also check on the status of the playground. See what it requires next. Now, we had a load of stuff in there that was absolutely full. Except for beams. Beams is possibly going to be required. But we'll have a look and see. Obviously we can make some more money in July. Like I said, I think it's only the wheat field that's going to be ready in July. And it might not even be the wheat field that's ready. It might take another month. I don't know. Those poor chickens. Starving they are. Anyway. let's get up here. Wonder what sort of progress we're going to see on the playground. If any at all. Oh no, there is progress. Ooh, look at that. Let's get a better look up here, shall we? Ah, yes, the stern and the bow have started some proper work, which is good. Alright, we need to get ourselves positioned correctly here so we can unload. Ah, didn't mean to get rid of the goat's cheese there. Beautiful. So is that now working? Oh. Huh. That's strange. Or maybe it just works automatically. As for this over here, required wood beams. I was right. I should have picked up the wood beams while I was at the sawmill. Oh, hang on a minute. Sold products? Ah. Did it just sell the tractor? Yes, it did. Oh, fantastic. Well, that was good timing, wasn't it? Right, anyway, we're going to end the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.